What kind of animal beats on an elderly man? It's an animal, really.
Well, I've done a lot of videos on it. And I've created over these last 4 or 5 years, 7,000 videos. I've created a profile for the type of person that would beat on an elderly man. And trust me, Miss Bunny Rabbit, you don't want to know, okay? It's the same type of guy that you're going to tell me has the whole world against him. He's got the Klan chasing him across the countryside with pitchforks and torches. Systemic this and institutional that, and disparities here and disparities there are plaguing his existence. And his biggest problem in the world is rogue cops hunting him down and harassing and even, killing him for no reason at all. And you and other pasty libs like you are going to save him from that. So I can't really tell you about the data that I've compiled over the years, because it's just going to tick you off, and you'll deny it, and you'll call me names, and you'll tell me that, I'm not really a son man, and, who's brainwashing me? You'll call it Republican talking points. So go on, keep living your existence, and keep getting what you get.
What kind of animal beats on an elderly man? It's an animal, really.
This beloved father and grandfather is recovering from a frightening ordeal, attacked while behind the wheel of his car in Boston last Thursday.
He was going to pick up a turkey for Thanksgiving.
While driving near Fenway, a group of about 30 to 40 dirt bikes and ATVs seen here on surveillance surrounded the 82-year-old driver, forcing him off the road and smashing car windows.
Okay, so like I say, this is not under an overpass down by the river. This isn't in a wooded area, secluded wooded area. This is busy intersection. Cameras everywhere. People everywhere. Streets teeming with people. Where this 82-year-old man was attacked by 30 guys. Does that give you a little bit more idea of who may have done this? You're starting to get an inkling. The puzzle pieces you're starting to see. You can't really tell what it is, but you've put enough puzzle pieces together that you can make out a form, a shape. Or are you still struggling? Or is it still just like you just stumped? Who would do this? Well, hey man, you guys gotta share these videos, man. A lot of people out there that just, confused about these things. They have no clue what's going on. They don't understand.
While driving near Fenway, a group of about 30 to 40 dirt bikes and ATVs seen here on surveillance surrounded the 82-year-old driver, forcing him off the road and smashing car windows. The victim headed onto Sturrow Drive westbound, where state police say the riders followed, kicking and striking his vehicle with bikes.
Could you imagine? Could you imagine Nah, that's too much. I ain't gonna put that on y'all. There's no way you could imagine this. No matter how great of imagination you got, you graphics arts designer, you paint murals. No one has a imagination, your animation, your cartoonist. No one has this type of imagination to imagine this possibly happening the other way. You can't even imagine it. I'm struggling trying to just imagine if this happened. And it just... If this did, though, let's just pretend, right? Could you 30 bikers just kicking and assaulting and throwing things and breaking the windows out of an 82-year-old man's car. He flees onto the highway. They chase him onto the highway and continue the assault. This man must have been terrified. Because, he was in mortal danger. He survived. I don't know how he did, but wow.
Forcing him off the road and smashing car windows. The victim headed onto Sturrow Drive westbound, where state police say the riders followed, kicking and striking his vehicle with bikes.
He had actually gotten a flat tire when they pushed him to the side of the road, so he was driving with a flat tire, trying to get to a police station, and when he couldn't get to the police station, he went to the gas station.
The victim took the Cambridge Street off-ramp, and while stuck in traffic, the riders attacked again, throwing a pipe and rocks, smashing car windows. One suspect punched the victim repeatedly through the car window.
Now I'm starting to put it together. Maybe this guy honked his horn, or maybe he, just drove like a regular person, and you got 30, psychopathic, most of them probably rap sheets longer than a CVS receipt. Psychopathic, sociopathic, entitled, brazen, young teen to 20 sunmen and hombritos maybe. Or sunbritos. Just nothing else to do. You can tell they didn't have anything to do. They're just riding around aimlessly looking for trouble. And this guy may have honked his horn. He may have, switched lanes, and one of them didn't see one of them in the blind spot. Because, these guys, they're all over the road. You may not see one of them in your blind spot, or you may be just driving, making a lane switch, or trying to get out of one of their ways or something like that. Then you get in another one of their way, and then I don't think this guy was dumb enough to say anything like, hey, get off my lawn, or anything like that. I think he was just, because everybody knows, but that doesn't save you. You don't say anything. Like you put your head down and you just try to stay out of these guys' way. But even that it's not 100% foolproof plan. Picking on an 82-year-old man like that in a country where, according to these guys, if you would have talked to any one of these guys, if you kill a white man, you going to jail forever. Kyle, if them do, you know how they do, you know how they talk. If you was a black, Kyle was black, they would have shot him on sight, right? All that stuff they talk. You hear all the stuff they talk. the victimology they talk. I guarantee you, each one of these guys thinks they're the biggest victim in the world if you were to talk to them about the criminal justice system. Now, on the street, they're all tough guys, and they're not going to be victims as far if you talk to them about the streets. But if you talk to them about the world in general, the job market, the financial sector, housing, man, everybody out to get me, I'm black, so you can't do nothing. Yet 30 of them can attack an elderly glacier glider, middle of the street, broad daylight, chase him onto the highway, chase him here, chase him to the gas station, just chase him all around the town, beating and assaulting his car and beating him and throwing. It just doesn't seem like they're afraid of the police, one. It doesn't seem like they're afraid of the militia coming to get them and to avenging this guy's honor. It doesn't seem like they're afraid of anything other than other Sunmen.
Riders attacked again, throwing a pipe and rocks, smashing car windows. One suspect punched the victim repeatedly through the car window.
The only thing he could do was to protect his heart. That's why he's got such a large bruise on his arm.
A heart that recently underwent surgery.
He's definitely sad and discouraged that something so severe would happen. He described it as a nightmare, and I think that's exactly what it was for him.
The 82-year-old remains in the hospital and won't be able to spend Thanksgiving with his family.
Difficult to deal with having Thanksgiving without him, but also I guess it's another thing to be grateful for this Thanksgiving that he's still with us.
Now, the family is hoping that anyone who witnessed any part of this incident and possibly may have video of it to please contact state police.